Okay, so guys, welcome back in this new lecture now. So today now we like to use the A tags to scrap the websites. I told you last time also that A tags we use to create the basically hyperlinks, right? What kind of a hyperlinks? You know that in website there can be a lot of links. You click on one link, you go to some another page. You click on second link, you go to another page. So before we start scrapping, this is how you can see that on any website. If you go, these are the A tags. Starts with small letter A. Okay, this is opening, and then of course there must be a closing as well, which is the backslash. You can see here. Okay, well, you can also search on the Google if you want to understand A tags, but I'll just stick to the basics because that is what I need. All right, so this is the last time the page we have created, and here I have created, you see this A tag. Okay, so let me give you one example. For example, if you go here, W3 school website, this is how the A tag is written. Okay, so inside this A tag, you start with the A tag and then you close the A tag here. Inside that, you write what you want to display to the user, and then if the user clicks on that, where the user should go, that basically we use the attribute called href. Okay, this is pretty simple. For example, if you remember this file we have created, right? Now this is, let me just go and create this from the scratch. So to start the A tag, you write like this. Okay, and then obviously there is an end to it, so we will start finish that like this, right? For every open tag there is a close tag, I told you, and then you have to use the backslash. So here if I write, let's say, click me, for example, now the moment you go and save this, nothing will happen because we have not created any link. But let us go step by step. Let me refresh this. You see, I have got the click me, but it is not clickable. Right now you want this to be clickable, so what you do in the A tag in your notepad, what you do, you create here, before this closing, you create here an attribute which is called href, and then you have to give the complete path including https. Okay, for example, you can give my website path as well, excelvbetalover.com, and this is how it is. So once you're done with this, then what happens, the next time, let me save the file. When you refresh the page, see what happens. Okay, look at this now. You see that? So the moment now you click on this page, you see the my website basically will get opened. Okay, understood? So of course, if you want to take this website or whatever website you are opening onto a new page, then of course there are some properties you can use in the coding, which I will not obviously talk about it. All right, you can open the new page, the website, in a new page also. Anyways, so now you understood that in the website, A tag is pretty much famous because in websites we have a lot of actually the links, like for example, if we go in this website, you see these are all the hyperlinks we have created. So web developer must have used the A tags. You go to any website, isn't it? That's the point. Now, for example, if I just click on any of these and I say inspect element, and we like to study it, right? I'm sure that there must be a tag over here, and as you can see here that there is a tag actually. So there is a list of A tags. Now there are some other attributes, target, and then some classes written, you can see. Let's not get into all that because we do not need all this information. The important thing is, you see, A tag is opened here, right? And this is where the opening, getting closed. As you can see, there is a the bracket, greater than bracket, and finally they have written something HTML home, and then the A tag is closed. There is a backslash, and this is what you see here, HTML home. If I go here, then you have the HTML editor, HTML basic. So you see that the moment I hover here, my all these the text, they are getting highlighted. Anyway, now what if I want to get all this information, right? Now you see, first of all, guys, listen to me very carefully. Now this may not be a tag, it is not necessary, right? I mean, what if I just want to write the text? I don't want to create the hyperlinks. Of course, then you will not use the A tag. right? Remember that if I go and remove this href from here on our website, click me is just going to look like a normal text. But then for that I prefer using the maybe the header or the paragraph, isn't it? So generally when developers use a tag, they definitely mean that they want to create the links, right? That is the first thing. Now the if I have a here the a tag and I can see all are these under the a tags, then what if I have to scrap all this? What I have to scrap all these headers which actually are falling under the a tag? You should know that, isn't it? Like last time you scrapped the paragraph using the p tag and then the header tags using the h1, h2, h3, right? So this is what I'm actually going to teach you today. So let's quickly go in our function and let's quickly go and start writing this function over here. Okay, so we are basically working on the a tag over here. So let's quickly go and write the import function, import XML, and we'll start with the website. Okay, so this is the website. Let me first of all copy the website. One second. So this is the same website we are using, so I copy this, Control A. Make sure you have a right website. Okay, so there we go. I paste this, and now in the X path we use the a tag. Okay, now how do you use the a tag? You remember that I told you that we use the double slash. Double slash means that anywhere if this tag is found in the page, right, then you go and pick that. There is a single slash also which we haven't covered yet, right? So right now we do not exactly know where the a tag is, inside which tag this a tag is, because when you write the code, you start with the HTML and then you start with the other codes, right? So first this is a tag, inside this there is a tag, inside this then there is a h1 tag, like this. So we are saying that when we write the double slash backslash, that it is anywhere found, just go and grab it. Okay, so now this time I'm writing this simply the a tag and I'm closing this, and let me go and press enter. Okay, so when we press enter, you see that we start getting here a lot of inputs. So these all are should be our a tags. Okay, so whatever we have written inside the a tags, you can see all that information here. So we can see all this information over here, right? So you see that this website has a lot of a tags. Look at this now. Right now, obviously, to cross check the things, as I always say that you always cross check, you always make sure that what you're getting, you should know that why you're getting that, and why, if you're not getting something, what is the reason. Now for us, a cross check would be simple, that we should have HTML home, HTML introduction. Since there are so many, so we let's go and find out HTML home in our the page. So I say Control F. So I say that HTML home, and you can see that this is where the HTML home, and I guess after this is what we have found. This is what we were targeting, isn't it? Right? So on the page under the a tag, everything is now we have been able to scrap it. Okay, and so HTML home, introduction, editors, basics, I guess these are all the values, right? And there are other values also. If you go in this page, there will be lot of other a tags also. Now how easy it is, isn't it? Right? So anytime if I want the paragraphs, I can use the paragraphs. If you want something else, you can use accordingly that specific tag. Okay, now this is fine, but now what if, let's say, you want to scrap the links. You see that we have the links over here. I told you this is the attribute called href. Okay, so these are all the links, isn't it? Now what if I want to get all these links instead of these simple text? Well, that is again very easy, guys. You just need to follow one thing. Let me copy this here. Let's go here. Let me paste this formula. Now what you do is this, you just say that slash. Okay, when you say slash, you just say that @ and then you say href, the same attribute which you have seen on the website. Look at this now. Now what it means actually, now you see this time I'm not using double slash. Getting the point? If I use the double slash, see what happens. So you see that I this time use the single slash. Okay, single slash means that you're actually going inside the a tag, and that should be the very next level. All right, so that's why we are actually using here single slash. Even if you use a double slash here, it doesn't matter, because the point is what you're saying that under the a tag I want this attribute, I want this attribute detail, and that's why you use the @ sign. This is very important, right? So here what you do, you actually basically say \a and then slash and then @ and the attribute name. Okay, now so href basically gives you the links, and these are all the links which are available, right? Now we can always go and cross check again the things, right? For example, now if I go in my page here and I've tried to find out the first a tag, I'm on the fourth one right now. If you let me cancel this, you go here, you say control F and you find this, control F. Last time also I told you. Okay, so let's quickly go and start searching these a tags. Okay, so I just have to go and type in here the a tag, okay, like this, and let's go and press enter. You see that there are other things also where you have the a alphabet. So let's quickly go and click on the next. This is where it is. You see, this is our first a tag on this page, right? And the link is www.this, and I think this is why the first link is coming over here, right? So this list obviously will be huge, because if you have a bigger website, obviously you will have many links over there. Okay, this is how it is. So now if you want to capture any other attribute detail also, well, that is also something you can do. For example, now inside this a, you see there's a title also, right? This is the another attribute, title. Okay, now what if I want to actually get this title? For example, can I get this title? Well, we can check. So what we can do, instead of writing here @href, what if I go and write here the title and I press enter? You see that these are all the titles now coming, right? So not just the href, you can use any attribute. Okay, so that's why I was saying that little bit of HTML knowledge will help you. Okay, anyways, I keep this as href. Okay, so now you have seen two things. We can also extract the links, we can also go and capture the a tags, and it's pretty easy.